The carbon reflex tents can be pitched in multiple configurations. The most common is using both the rainfly and tent inner. This offers the best protection against weather and bugs. Start by spreading the tent on the ground. Stake out the corners tight and even. Next, carefully assemble the poles to prevent the pole ends from snapping together. You should have a long pole and a short pole. Insert the tip of the long pole into the grommet at one end of the tent floor, followed by the other. Clip the hooks to the long pole, starting at the top, then work your way down on both sides. To complete the tent frame assembly, lay the short pole across the top of the long pole and insert the pole tips into the grommets at the apex of the tent ceiling. To attach the rainfly, lay the rainfly over the tent and fix the grommets to the ends of the short cross pole. Secure the rainfly to the tent by loosening the webbing straps and fastening the side release buckles to the corners of the tent floor. Once all 4 of these buckles are attached, you can tension the straps to make the rainfly taut. Finally, stake out the vestibule, and if conditions are windy, additional guy cords can be used to secure the tent. To maintain a tight pitch, use the webbing straps to retension the fly after periods of rain. For extra stability, you can also fasten the Velcro on the inside of the rainfly to the tent poles. For all MSR tents, optional footprints, guy cords, stakes and repair kits are available through an authorised dealer. In the Carbon Reflex series, the footprint can be used to either protect the tent floor when pitching on abrasive terrain, or to save weight by pitching with just the rainfly and footprint. To pitch the Carbon Reflex tents using just the rainfly and footprint, start by staking out the footprint with the MSR logo facing up. Next, lay the rainfly out with the Velcro loops facing up. Now you can thread the short cross pole through the centre Velcro loop, securing the pole tips into the grommets. To complete the pole assembly, thread the long pole through the Velcro loops down the length of the rainfly and over the top of the short cross pole. To erect the tent, flip the rainfly over and attach the ends of the long pole into the grommets at both ends of the footprint. Finally, clip the buckles on the rainfly to all 4 corners of the footprint and tension the webbing straps. When using the rainfly footprint only pitch method, stake out both the vestibule and guy ropes for stability. To pack up your tent, divide the poles in half and collapse to fit in the bag. Now fold the tent inner to match the length of the poles. It is good to brush off dirt and grit at this point. Next, fold the rainfly to fit on top of the inner and place the poles in the centre. Fold the tent over the poles and roll it up to fit in the stuff sack. Just make sure not to store your tent wet or damp. If it is packed wet, unpack your tent as soon as possible and allow it to dry out completely before storing. Do not leave it packed wet or damp for more than 24 hours. And in hot or humid conditions, or in a vehicle, do not leave it packed for more than 8 hours. Mould and mildew can develop quickly, causing irreparable damage to the fabric.